Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be giving you guys the final installment of my K-pop company predictions videos, and I decided to finish it off with big hit labels. Now if I sound a bit more tired in this video, it's because I recorded all 4 of them at the same day. So this one's the last one and I'm a little bit tired. Heads up, I'm not as well versed with Big Hit as I am with the other companies. I'm not a huge fan of Big Hit and I'm not a huge fan of the labels that they acquired, so this one's going to be an experience. So heads up, I'm really sorry if I get any misinformation. I'm really sorry if I sound a bit too biased. Please remember that these videos are just made for fun. They're not meant to be taken too seriously or too literal. Before we start, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more K-pop content. And without further ado, let's start. Okay, so let's start with the new addition to the big hit labels and hyphen. So my prediction is that they're going to be very active. I feel like with the combination of it being in Big Hit and CGM, B-Lift is going to promote them the hell out of them. Those two companies love promoting. The combination of them are probably going to love promoting. So I predict that they're going to be very active. I foresee 2 or 3 comebacks and a possible Japanese release. I feel like they will come back sooner than later. I feel like they'll come back later than Treasure, probably around February or March. That's more or less the time frame. I think that they're going to release another mini album. I also foresee that they're probably going to release a trilogy, since Big Hit has an obsession with trilogies. Because Big Hit is the one managing their music, I feel like they'll release a trilogy or a saga or something that has, I feel like they're going to continue on with the universe that they have going on for their first video and MV or whatever. So in a positive prediction, I predict that they'll get their first win next year. I firmly believe that they'll get their first win next year. I predict that they're going to probably win Rookie of the Year for 2021, or I feel like they're going to win the male one, because to this moment I don't see a lot of competition. I do think, however, that they will get a hate train if they already don't have one. However, I think that they'll be able to get through it, and hopefully their music is good. So gfriend, I kind of see them having the same comeback schedule as they have. I see them, gfriend is very consistent with their comebacks. I feel like gfriend out of the girl groups is the most consistent with their comebacks. They seem to always have a very clear schedule, so I continue seeing that. I do, however, think that they will probably continue experimenting with their sounds. I'm not saying that they're going to release more experimental music, but I mean that they're going to continue experimenting with their sound. Like, they will continue releasing songs that are gfriend, but more like modernized or different. They'll probably release a song kind of like Mago, but like maybe different, or maybe another different type of retro theme. I also see that maybe they will start doing more solo endeavors. I won't say that they'll go debuting solo. However, I do see some of the members collabing with artists or getting more photo shoots, getting more solo activities, what I want to say. However, I think gfriend could get a revival. I do think that gfriend, if they play their cards right and, you know, take advantage. I feel like Mago was very good to get them more international appeal. I feel like their last comebacks have been able to like get the fans that weren't really into their more gfriend sound to pay attention to them, and I don't know if they're going to continue that route or if they're going to go back to their more traditional gfriend sound. However, I do think that right now they'll have more people paying attention and tuning in on them. Similar to gfriend, they've had a very consistent hit their amount of comebacks. I do think that 17 will continue releasing the amount of comebacks that they have been doing recently. They've been doing so in the last 2-3 years, and I think that they will continue. They will continue having their comeback in Korea, come back in Japan, and they will continue doing extremely well with them. I have a feeling though that there's a possibility for 17 to have a hit next year. Something is telling me, I don't know. Something in my intuition is telling me that 17 will have a song that will hit differently next year, that it'll probably be a major hit. But something is telling me that one of their songs is going to do better next year. I also think that with 17 specifically, we're going to see if the pandemic ends concerts. However, the pandemic doesn't end, I see online concerts and online fan meets. I think that something that 17 will do that might be different from previous years is I think that there might be a focus on subunits. I think that they will start promoting officially subunits. Kind of like what happened with the previous one that they released. That I don't remember the name right now. I don't remember the name of the previous 17 subunit, but something like that. They will have an official MV and they're going to promote on music shows. That's what I foresee for 17. So besides them probably getting a bigger hit, I don't really see more for 17. With Nuest, I see Pleatus giving them nothing. Can I just... Okay, so let me rant right here. This has not benefited Nuest at all. I feel like being part of the bighit labels has not benefited Nuest in the slightest. And Pleatus is scum, and I want to make a video exposing I want to make a video exposing Pleatus. I want to make a video talking about how Pleatus nearly killed Nuest with their management and is now killing them again with their shit ass management. I feel like what's most frustrating about me with Nuest is that Nuest is an actual group that has fans, who was doing well in Korea, but how Pleatus is killing their hype. So my realistic prediction for Nuest is that Pleatus will continue to give them shit, will not give them nothing, and will give them just one comeback, and they'll call it a day with 0 promotions, 0 attention, and probably nothing. And that's sad. If I continue talking about Nuest, I'm gonna cry. So for TXT, I foresee more recognition. I have the feeling that TXT is going to really blow up next year. I feel like this year grounded the work and has made TXT a force to be reckoned with, and I feel like next year is going to put that all times 2. So I feel like they'll get a lot more recognition next year, not only from... I feel like they'll get more recognition from their peers, from the general public, from both internationally and in Korea. I feel like it's going to be a good year for them next year. I foresee the same number of comebacks that they had this year, with, again, their usual that they release a lot of MVs and a lot of things. I feel like they'll have a darker comeback, which was alluded in their MMA stages. I feel like they'll have a darker comeback that will set up a darker trilogy, probably similar to Can't You See Me, or along the same vein. Not exactly the same as Can't You See Me. I feel like the thing about TXT is there's always this like underlying darkness under the whimsicalness. So I feel like they're going to focus more on that darkness instead of the whimsicalness in their concepts, and I feel like their albums are going to continue getting a lot of people into their music. I feel like a full album is coming soon also. And one of my last predictions for TXT is that one of the members will blow up. But when I mean blow up, I mean blow up. I mean one of the members will become like that it boy. So I don't know who it is because I'm not well versed into TXT, but I do foresee that one of the members will really blow up. This completely depends on whether they decide to delay or not to delay the enlistment, since they have the opportunity to choose that. So let's go first if they delay enlistment. So if they delay enlistment, I predict that they will release another album or 2 mini albums, and that this mini album will be completely different from their previous one. I feel like it'll probably be way more upbeat than B was. Like probably somebody already has a ton of theories of what concept it's going to be. I personally do not. I've never been able to keep up with the concepts. I've never been able to do that. So yeah, I have no idea what type of concept it's going to be. But I do foresee that it's going to be different from the last one, since most BTS albums, when they finish a cycle, is completely different from their previous work. With whatever they release, it's going to be super successful. I also predict if the pandemic does not end and they are not able to tour, they're going to do more online concerts or they're going to release more merchandise. My prediction is that they're going to release 1 or 2 mixtapes. And when I say mixtapes, I mean mixtapes, not actual songs. I foresee 2 of them. I don't know who the members are, but they're probably Jungkook's and Taehyung's solo mixtapes. As they are the members who have been talking the most about them, I foresee that they are probably the ones who are going to drop them, probably both in opposite times of the year. I don't know who first and I don't know who later. And they will obviously be successful. They will probably get a lot of number ones, and just like all the previous mixtapes before them. However, I do think that, so I feel like all those solo stand issues that there been in the fandom, I think it's just going to continue to get worse with more solo activities that are presented. Because that's just how fandoms are. The more solo activities, the more the difference in opportunities is going to be shown. So that's going to fuel fan wars. Also predict that there's going to be nothing for Jin. I'm not going to be delusional. As a Jin stan, I have completely lost all hope for any promotion under bighit. So I predict no acting opportunities, no official solo releases, no collabs, no solo anything. That's like, I'm keeping my expectations low to see if something happens. Like, I don't see him starting a song. I don't see him getting all the lines in the song. I have completely lost all hope. So yeah, I sound very bitter there, but yeah, I think I am kind of bitter. Yeah, I wish my fave got more opportunities, but I think that that's all of us in the sense. We're like, okay. I also predict that Namjoon and Yoongi will continue promoting as producers, in the sense that they will produce songs for other vocalists or for other singers, and that their songs will get they will chart well and they will do extremely well. Like, crazy prediction though, but I predict that BTS is going to release another completely English single that's probably going to be in the same sense as Dynamite, not the same genre, but that it's going to be all in English, or it's going to be more Konglish and have Korean and English. So I predict that their next single that might be in English will do just as well as Dynamite, if not better. Now, all of that is if Jin decides to delay enlistment. However, if Jin decides not to delay enlistment and to just go ahead with the idea, I do foresee that things will be a little bit different from what I said. Either they will release the album, however, Jin will not promote with them because he would be in the military, but they will continue to release an OT7 album just that he previously recorded it. Or bighit will start creating subunits. But I honestly don't think this one is going to happen. I don't know why, but like, I'm really betting on them delaying enlistment. That's all what I think. And basically just all the things, like BTS is just going to get bigger and they're going to get more awards. So honestly, there's nothing to be worried about. So those were my predictions for bighit labeled artists and groups. I'm so tired. Tell me, what do you think about my predictions? I'm really sorry if I got anything wrong. Please remember that these are just my predictions, and if I said something that didn't make sense, I'm really sorry about that. Tell me, what do you think? What are your predictions for bighit label artists? Please comment them in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for crystal clear skin and to give me validation. Please remember to stay safe, stream your faves, happy holidays, and I'll see you next time. Bye.